Good morning everyone. This is your last week in reception. It's gone so quickly. It's been amazing being your teacher. But this week we're going to do a lot of different fun activities each day. So let's look at Monday. On Monday I want you to have a look at a video I've posted of an aquarium. And you can hear it if you listen carefully in the background. It's really gentle music playing and there's loads of different coloured fish. What I want you to do is when you're watching that video, I want you to think about your 5 senses. So you have your sight, what can you see? What kind of fishes can you see? Your hearing, what can you hear? I know if you're here, you can hear that calming relaxation music. But if you were snorkeling in it, would you hear the music or what else could you hear? I want you to write about what you can smell. What does it smell like? What does it feel like? And what does it taste like? If you're swimming in the ocean, have you ever tasted the salt water? It's not very nice. Once you've thought about all those things, I want you to use your amazing describing words, your adjectives, and write them down. So, my snorkeling experience, or my 5 senses when I went snorkeling. You could write a sentence such as, I was snorkeling over the beautiful red, green and blue fish. I could hear the birds flying above me. That's the kind of thing I'd like you to do. I can't wait to see them on Seesaw. Today I'd like you to think of a place you'd like to visit. It could be the moon, it could be Disneyland, it could be anywhere you could imagine, the woods, a fairy tale castle. It's an adventure. So I want you to think about anywhere you'd like to go. And once you've thought about that, I'd like you to have a think about what you'd like to take with you in order to get to the place you want to go. So if you're going to the moon, you may need your moon boots. You might need a packed lunch. You might even need a packed dinner depending on how long it will take you to get there. You may need some plasters in case you hurt yourself. You might need some kitchen roll, your water bottle. What else could you need on a mission to space? What about a mission through the woods? Have a think and make a really nice list of all the things you'd like to take on your adventure with you. Once you've finished, you can even draw a picture of where you're going. Today, we're going to be using the list that you made yesterday of all the things you need to take on your adventure with you, and we're going to write our very own adventure story. But we're not going to write just any adventure story. We're going to write an adventure story that's got loads of adjectives, describing words. But the main thing we want to use is something called a time connective. Does anyone know what a time connective is? So a time connective is a word that we put at the beginning of a sentence to connect the next sentence. So the word then is a time connective. Next, finally. Those 3 words are really good examples. So first, I went and bought my moon boots. Then I put my moon boots on and got into my rocket. Finally, I blasted off into space. How many time connectives can you use in your sentences? We can't wait to see them on Seesaw. So yesterday, you wrote your very own story, all about the adventure that you were going on. Today, I'd like you to make props and characters for your story. So you may want to draw them, colour them in, cut them out. You could even make a little stand for them so they stand up. You could create them out of Play-Doh. You may want to create them out of junk modelling. It's entirely up to you. But think about the things you might need. So if you were going to space, you may want to make a pair of moon boots. You may want to make a spacesuit or a rocket. Think about what you'll need. Make your own props and characters ready to do your very own puppet theatre show. Happy Friday, everyone. Today, it's the very last day of your reception year. It's the last day of school, and you've officially done an entire year. So, today, we want you to do something a little bit different. We'd like you to talk to your family, or your brothers or your sisters, all about how you're feeling for next year. So is there anything you're really, really excited about? Is there anything you're a little bit worried about? Is there anything you're really looking forward to? Or any questions you have? It's really important to talk about things like this because it can be a little bit scary moving to a new class. I know I'm a little bit scared moving to my new class. So it's understandable and it's completely normal to feel a little bit worried, but it's also really, really exciting. And I can't wait to hear all about the things you get up to over the summer and all the things you do in year one. Have a wonderful summer, everyone.